I was playing as Naoe in Assassin's Creed Shadows and running through Japan, and I noticed how fast she is. But this triggered something in me. During the time of Assassin's Creed Mirage, Ubisoft said something similar regarding Basim, by claiming he was the quote-unquote fastest assassin we have ever seen. And before Basim, it was Bayek. So a lot of questions came into my mind and I started doubting reality itself, like who is the fastest assassin in Assassin's Creed? So after this, I decided to take the matter into my own hands and make a full-fledged ranking video on the fastest AC protagonist, including Naoe and Yasuke, because it's an updated video. So enough talk, let's get straight into it. Before starting the video, I want to make this clear that this ranking will be based purely on the character's gameplay feats. Anything regarding the lore or cutscenes will not be considered. And since this is going to be a tier list, so I will divide different characters into different sections, and you can see how the division is made on the screen. So, starting off with our main boy, Altair. We know how goated he is. He literally is the epitome of Assassin's Creed at this point. But judging by his gameplay, he's not so goated. He is literally a snail in combat. Despite being a master assassin, his parkour is slow AF. He takes minutes to climb a simple structure. And not only that, the way he fights is also pretty much slow, and it doesn't seem like he's a master assassin, he seems like an apprentice. However, it's understandable from a realistic point of view, but still he's slow, so let's rank our boy Altair to the slow tier. Moving to Ezio in Assassin's Creed 2, he was a fast in almost everything. He was fast in parkour, he was fast in combat, and he was fast in sorry, my bad. Anyways, he was fast in almost everything. Even when he wasn't in the Brotherhood as a teen, he outclassed Altair in every aspect. And after becoming an assassin, he got the glove, which allowed him to jump from one part of the building to another and leaping taller structures. So we can say that he was very fast from the beginning. But this doesn't stop there. Since he was Ubisoft's favorite, he got 2 more games where we further saw his speed. Not in Easy Brotherhood, but in Revelations, he got the infamous Hook Blade, which allowed him to leap taller structures even faster than before. Even in an old age, my boy was not only raising up ladies, but also buildings. I guess that's enough meat riding, so let's put Ezio to the god tier. Connor was an absolute brute of an assassin. He literally was built like a tank. But before you say anything about him being slow, just look at his feats. First of all, he's the first assassin in the whole series to actually climb and parkour on trees. He can balance himself well on branches, which any normal person would break if they step on them. And this isn't it, he can also climb a lot of structures pretty quickly. And speaking of combat, I don't think we need to talk about it because we know how awesome he is in that category. So, judging by his feats, I would definitely put Connor in the fast tier. After Connor, I would like to go for Edward. I think he's pretty much underrated when it comes to speed because his parkour animations are pretty much slick, similar to that of Connor, but I get that it's because both of the games are based on the same engine. Anyhow, he effortlessly traverses from rooftop to rooftop. In combat, he's a beast because he instantaneously kills 5+ enemies in a matter of seconds, but this is where he absolutely peaks. He can instantly fire 4 pistols in succession, dropping enemies before they even react. But still, this doesn't make him very fast, but I would put him at fast at best. Speaking of Adewale from the Freedom Cry DLC, his entire moveset is similar to that of Edward with the exception of an entire ass shotgun on his back, so I will rank him just as Edward in the fast tier. Since the entire series was revamped in Assassin's Creed Unity, which means that Arno moves more fluidly than any previous assassin. Despite being that fast, he still wasn't able to save his dead-ass girlfriend. Okay, I'm sorry, let's move on. His climbing is also one of the best, scaling tall buildings like Notre Dame in a record time. And since we're ranking them based on gameplay, Unity introduced a controlled descent system, thus giving him the privilege to descend instantly while maintaining momentum. If we talk about combat, then he can dodge bullets at a very close range, and because of his speed, he has the quickest counter kill speed as well as assassination speed. He has impressive feats, not gonna lie, but this doesn't make him a god tier character, he goes into the very fast tier. The Frye Twins as a character were pretty much trash. There's nothing I like about these twins. Sorry Syndicate fans, but I just don't like them. But since this video is focused on speed and agility, so let's get there. Despite them having the same parkour animations, well, to some extent, of Arno's, their combat is pretty solid. with both of them killing targets efficiently with speed, but if I talk about both of the twins individually, then Jacob definitely feels heavy in almost everything. So because of that, I would rank Jacob to the fast tier. And if we're talking about Jacob, how can we forget about Evie? She's faster, much faster than Jacob in both stealth and combat, so I would rank her similar to Arno in the very fast tier. Coming to the guy who created the Assassin Brotherhood, Bayek of Siwa, but if this video was about combat and raw strength, then no doubt I would have placed him at the top. But since this is about speed, then Bayek doesn't have a lot of exponential feats of speed, because he runs very slowly in gameplay. Like, he doesn't even sprint, he just runs. He climbs almost every structure. Yeah, every structure. But he does that in a very slow manner. I love his character, but I don't think he's deserving of very fast or god tier. He goes to the fast tier. A perfect ranking for him. Now, finally debunking the myth, we're moving to Basim. He was promoted as the fastest AC protagonist we have ever seen, and they only promoted him that way because of one feature from the game. It was the assassin focus. Other than that, he's just Eivor with sped up animations, and that's it. And even by his running animations, you can see how slow he is. Lore-wise, he may be the fastest, but gameplay-wise, he isn't. So I would rank him very fast at best, just because of the sped up animations and the assassin focus ability. Now finally, we have Naoe, the latest assassin on the list. She's by far the fastest protagonist that we have ever got in the series. First of all, she's a shinobi and she knows her shit. And secondly, she's young, and when we're sprinting in game, we can actually see how fast she moves. She can traverse an area which is 200 meters away in just a matter of seconds. Also, the way she assassinates and fights is absolutely god tier. And also, before you say anything about me being biased, this video focuses on the gameplay side, not the lore. So without a doubt, I would definitely put her in the god tier. And this marks the end of our video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The only reason why I didn't include the likes of Hayden Kenway, Eivor, Yasuke, or any other character is because they're not technically assassins. And this video only focuses on the assassins of Assassin's Creed. Anyhow, if you felt like my ranking is not satisfactory, be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I would love to hear your opinion on this and how would you rank these characters. However, leave a like if you loved this video and also subscribe for more AC content. We'll see you next time. Till then, goodbye.